How you doing? Hello there. I'm sorry I haven't. I'm really sorry I haven't posted for a very, very long time. Shoot. Hello there. Sorry about that. Just need to pause for a bit, but for you was 1 second. But as you see here, this image says click the mother trucking subscribe button. I know you see that round button there. Click them. Yeah, click it. Click it. Yes, click it. Yes, click the subscribe button. Yes, click the damn subscribe button. Click it. You think I make these videos for free? Hell no. No, I don't. Click it, click it. Just joking. I'm just joking as fast as I can. Bro, what's with all this spamming things? Damn nice. Yeah, so I got that. Let's get to the actual video. Roll the intro. Roll the intro. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have an intro. I meant, let's just go in the video after the intros. We start this new what if Naruto had his own roots. Naruto Uzumaki, the leader of the organization Shadow. The Hokage thinks the organization only works for him, but in reality it doesn't. It works for Naruto only. Meanwhile, Danzo is plotting against Naruto. So are the other council elders. As they plot to destroy his organization. As a few days later in a council meeting, the elders are thinking of trying to take over Naruto's organization for them petty little selves. As this is happening, Saratobi is sitting on his desk as the elders now came up with a lie to tell Hiruzen that Naruto only has the organization for himself. Meanwhile, Naruto is heading to the next meeting. As this next meeting seems pretty surprising and very odd, as he's heading there, he brings two of his trusted lineage guards with him. As they arrive, as Naruto sits on the desk, as the two council elders start chuckling, thinking to themselves they're gonna get rid of him. As they told the civilian council that as soon as this organization is disbanded, they could go and destroy and beat him up for many things due to the fact that he had so much bodyguards with him. Attacking him would be suicide to the civilian councils, as they started to chuckle as well, looking at him glaring, happy that they could beat him to the death. As Hiruzen sits there, as he takes a puff of his pipe, as Homura and Koharu say, well, the reason why we have called this meeting is to say that we found information about Naruto's organization, that he makes the organization work for himself than the Hokage. He's actually using the organization as a pawn to destroy the Hidden Leaf. As all the council is voting against Naruto as soon as they hear that. As Hiruzen and the clan heads just slap their heads pretty hard. They can tell this is a lie, because, if he was working for the Hokage, how come he's letting all of his aubu organization orders going and obeying each order that the Hokage gave him? Not only that, if he had his own aubu, then why is the Hokage... Then why does he always obey the Hokage like his life depends on it? Yeah, his life depends on it. They start literally knowing that is a prank to try to get Naruto to get sloppy. Meanwhile, Danzo in his head is thinking again of making up this stupid lie. As as soon as everyone started voting, all the clans heads start, but not even raising up their hands. That's all the civilians do. As then the Hokage, as then Koharu and Koharu then says, "Well, it's time for him to shut down that organization," thinking in her head that she has won this battle. As the Hokage says, "I don't think that is really able to happen. First of all, Naruto, what do you think about this?" Well, I don't have my own organization that'll make them bend to me to my own order and only orders. I literally have it in your control. But in that case, I don't have it any other way for my aubu. As Naruto also has some secrets that only Hiruzen and the clan heads don't even know. Only a certain few that were close friends to Kushina and Minato. They know, but the others, the clan heads do know of this. It's an SS class secret. Naruto has this organization set up everywhere. The reason why Hiruzen knows about the big ass SS secret and the clan heads only know nothing about it, I meant nothing about it, and only Kakashi knows a bit, because Naruto has every single spy in every elemental nation bases around that place. Like, I ain't tripping, he has bases there, thousands of them. Not even every elemental nations can scan them, so he has every intel tab, and he also has intel tab on everyone in this whole entire class council room. You can literally just call him and ask him information on someone, and he will instantly give it to you, his whereabouts and everything. That's the big secret, and he even knows their lie instantly. The council members start to think they've won, as the Hokage says Naruto's organization won't be disbanded. As they look at the Hokage, we voted and we already ordered him to disband the organization. 1, I already knew of your stupid lie. 2, you're now beating up Naruto. 3, Ambu. Hiruzen says, "I want you to put all of them in the dungeon and make them do grueling paperwork for no direct reason. I want you to put them in Naruto's special prison with the elite interrogator Itachi. Interrogate them. And Naruto, tell Itachi to use the gruelingest genjutsu." Naruto says, well, he doesn't need to know. As Itachi then looks at them and says, "Well, we have real work to do." As the council members start going back, as Itachi walks to them, as two Uchihas, yes, the Uchiha clan still alive, boy, grab the council members and bring them, dragging them to the interrogation chambers. Well, don't be surprised if you hear screaming. As Koharu and Homura are yelling, "Let us go! We're council members, we're gonna get you executed for this." As Hiruzen sighs and looks at the civilian, "If you guys think of what you were thinking, I will order my aubu, including shadow aubus, to massacre you 100 times in a genjutsu." Oh yeah, and Itachi also has the eternal Mangekyo, because the Uchiha are full support for the whole entire thing, due to the fact that Fugaku retired very early, so he gave his ass to Itachi, and he's retired right now. He's chilling in his retirement. Just joking. He's not clan head anymore. It was way too tiring, so he just gave it to his kid. Yeah, that's how Fugaku rules. Yeah, nah, no, no. That was not code. I was just pretending. Okay, now let's go back to it. As everyone leaves the council room, meanwhile, you could hear loud, dangerous screaming, screams of death, people screaming for their lives as Kohara and Omeri are getting tortured. The 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 greed out of them, showing worse nightmares, getting stabbed with sticks, everything, everything. As you scream and scream and scream, every single councilman, every single civilian council member sweat when they hear that. As Hiruzen then says, "Oh, if you even think about one more time, as I said before, I'm gonna make Itachi go rampant and make you his test subjects for new genjutsu. And trust me, some of them even lead to some dudes having permanent brain damage or stuck drooling into a cup." As then they and stuck drooling into a cup. The whole entire civilian council shivers at that fact as they walk out. As Naruto looks towards Hiruzen and nods. As Hiruzen then says, "Come to my office." As they arrive at Hiruzen's office, as they walk down the hall, they open the door as Hiruzen looks at the drooling paperwork as he sits down and says, "Damn you, Minato," in muttering that. As Naruto says, "You do know I do have a lot of paperwork, right?" "Yeah." "Wait, you do? Oh, come on. You wouldn't be able to finish this." "Well, I just easily finish my paperwork using shadow clones." As Hiruzen then taps, then puts his hand as a fist and puts his other hand flat as they hit. As he says, "Well, that makes sense." As he makes 5 shadow clones, as he then says, "Well, as I was saying, um, we could actually have some need. You know that spy network, right? That's everyone under the literal control, like you literally know all their details. I need you to keep a track on a few dozen of people. Like, what is the status?" "Well, I do know there are S-rank missing nins roaming around the land of water near the border of the land of fire. And if they would, they could actually move and attack the leaf. Zabuza and Haku, his subordinate, he apparently says that's what my intel gathers. He's working for a man named Gato, who's thinking of expanding all of his 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 influence around as a crime boss. He's also the one who has control over the land of waves. Wait, doesn't that not have his own village? He was an ninja village. Naruto nods and says, "Well, the ninjas, on the other hand, they're gone." "What do you mean?" "Gato took care of them. All of Kunoichi were brought to him, brutally raped, and sold off as slaves." Yeah, no kids watching this, please. Sold off. As Hiruzen sighs, "Damn." And he also was able to sneak up on that Kage, which was powerful as a normal Kage like you, as he was able to kill him instantly. How? Because he had a few help by poisoning the Kage without even knowing it. And he's heading for Konoha. And he wants to take over Konoha, a village that size. He's already tried multiple times Already successfully killed some daimyos. Elite guards as well. As doesn't take this really, really lightly. So what do you want to have me do about the situation? Damn. He mutters. Well, keep an eye on them. Yes. But though Haku and Zabu, but also he's planning to betray Haku and Zabuza. And they just want peace in the world, and they can be a very valuable asset to the Hidden Leaf. Hiruzen says, well, you know what? Bring them here. Already on it. As two figures walk in the room. As they look at Naruto, they're like, so it's you, brat. You're the one who sent that message, didn't you? Yes. And what about it? Why did you send it? Thirdly, and secondly, why did you kill Gato? Naruto, please explain to this. I sent out a few teams, knowing that you're going to say that probably. Send out about 10 of my aubu, killed Gato and half of his army. No, killed his entire army, and spared these two to join me and some other guys. And 50 other shinobi that are capable of training, and put them back higher, but as an influence village vassaled by the Leaf. As Hiruzen is like, okay, I didn't have to waste my aubu. But first, you guys are going to be implemented in the Leaf. Zabuza nods, because he wants... Zabuza nods and says, well, I do want a good life for my daughter. As Haku then shyly says, yes, me and my father and my little brother. She points behind him as a boy with red eyes, a boy with black hair that is shorter than Zabuza, comes behind from Zabuza. Zabuza says, well, that's where you were, Tomo. That's where you were, Tomo. Or Fuji. That's where you were, Fuji. Momoshi. And she's Haku Momoshi. Yes, Haku's gonna be the daughter of Zabuza. As Zabuza looks and says, where's your twin brother? As Tomo points behind the other leg, as Zabuza sighs and says, Toiki, Kroiki, and Fuki, where are you? As one more kid comes from behind Zabuza. Okay, you four need to stop. Even though you're twins, you need to stop. I'm just gonna give them simple names. J, C, and B. And then A. Yeah, I'm gonna name them like Kin Cloud Shinobi. J and A look at Hiruzen as Hiruzen sighs and says, okay. Well, I guess you guys want to reinstate yourself. Question. How old is Haku? 15. She's able to throw precise senbon needles. I'm Zabuza Momoshi. 26. I'm able to do, as you see, I'm one of the 7 ninja swordsmen. In a very serious tone. As A says, well, I'm 12, and so are my 3 other twin brothers. And we could sneak up and sabotage other places and destroy things. And also, we're very good at water style jutsu, and we can also use kenjutsu, and we can do better. We almost have kenjutsu better than our fathers, but we're still pretty weak. We're still pretty weaker than him. As the Hokage nods as he's impressed. We have kenjutsu of Hokage though. As he then says, you have water, wind style, and other stuff. Nice. As he points and as Naruto says, well, I've been trained. As Naruto says, well, I could use Zabuza in my squad division. Haku. As Hiruzen nods and says, Haku, you're going to be in Naruto's aubu division. As Haku perks up, and you two are going to be, as you four are going to be, where should I put them? Well, we have a training camp for kids can join, but we don't send them around dangerous mission. Well, you could do that? You have places where Genin can just go and train and never worry about going on a D-rank mission, because they will always be accompanied by a high-ranking Jonin of your corps. Yeah, true. Or 10 of them. Damn. Seriously. I need to please implement that system, and they can train in my sort of hypologic timekeeper. Hiruzen nods as he tells everyone to go. As everyone leaves, as he watches his 5 shadow clones do all his paperwork, as he takes a puff of his pipe and pulls out an orange book, as Naruto then says, "Oh, Hiruzen," as he whispers, as Hiruzen almost jumps up, "You almost gave me a heart attack." Shh, but can I have a book like that? Why? You have thousands of them, and I found them. So it's created by a dude named Jiraiya, and can I have one? As Naruto grabs a book and starts reading, and says, I really have a lot of back pain. As all of his other lieutenants, from Jay, from Kevin to I don't know why I call people that. I'm just gonna call him Don. So from Don to Itachi to Kakashi to all the way to Mike Guy. Yes, Mike Guy is a part of Naruto's no. Yes. And Sai. Yes, Sai is a part of it too. So I really need a lot of catching up to do. As they all just sit down and grab a book with the Hokage nodding as they all just start reading. As Sai, on the other hand, is just reading the book that Naruto is reading, that Jiraiya made. One of Jiraiya's first book about like you know how Minato and Kushina got his name Naruto. Yeah, one of those books. As they're reading it, as Hiruzen is reading it. Meanwhile, Naruto says, Itachi, hey, what about the 2 council elders? Oh yeah, you see, I don't actually need to be in the room while the Tsukuyomi's cast. I shove the crow down their mouth. Oh shit. As all of them think of that and gulps, looking at this, thinking of the sight, as they think of Itachi shoving a ginormous crow, a big-ass crow, in their mouths. As they swear drops and say, man, I don't want to be them right there. Me too. As they all nod. As Kakashi Wells then says, oh yeah, I forgot, here's the report. As Naruto jumps up and catches it while the Hokage goes and sits, as Naruto tosses it to the Hokage, the Hokage starts reading it. Damn. You got to be kidding me. You're telling me Orochimaru's attacking very soon? Yeah, not only that, he's allying with the sand. information of sound shinobi exchanging interactions, very secretive, and killing anyone who heard them. Oh, yikes, I don't want to be one of them. Damn. Means that they're planning something against the Leaf, and it doesn't seem like they're planning a friendly parade or party in the Leaf Village. It doesn't really seem like they're gonna plan a friendly parade in the village. As Hiruzen nods, well, damn. You know what to do in a first-class invasion. Giant snakes, we need to seal that. Weirdo dude trying to destroy stuff, seal that stuff. And we need to call Jirai. Already did. As Jirai pops, already did. He's like, already have. As a poof appears in his Jirai's like, hey, I heard what the hell is happening here? Looks like a book club. As all of them are reading all of his itchy books. As he says, well, yeah, I didn't know we had fans, walking them up, and he's like, Jiraiya, shut up. As the Hokage's like, well, you're a mean kid, you don't even understand. Bro, I love it and all. As Jiraiya's like, wait, why are you here anyway? Like, that's not a way to respect your Hokage. Leave him alone, Jiraiya. He's already the leader of the Aubu Corps. Wait, what? Jiraiya says, look, but Sensei. First of all, he already has his own organization, and yes, that's Naruto Uzumaki, by the way. He's my godson! Jiraiya yells as Naruto says, I already know about Minato anyway, so you don't need to lecture me about that. And I already rule over my own Aubu department. So anyone who tries coming after me will have to pass through them. And let me tell you, they're highly trained. They're highly trained, so try to come here. And also, half of my root agents are able to destroy Kage in a whole entire group. As Jiraiya thinks of that. Okay? As he then says, well, I heard you call me because Orochimaru's coming. Yeah, my root Ambu received reports in the land of wind and sand, and supposedly weird sightings of Orochimaru has not been common where the Sound Village is supposed to be hidden. But since the Sound Village is hidden there, when the Sound Village is just hidden there, it's pretty hard. Cause one, it's hidden. Two, it's really annoying. Three, is deadly. And four, Orochimaru's planning on taking Sasuke. Itachi gets up. You know, okay, Naruto. Itachi says, I suggest I want to be leading the front lines against Orochimaru in the Chunin exams. As Naruto says, no. We won't be going after Orochimaru. I already placed the sealing tag on him. It means when Orochimaru tries to bite him, his curse mark will instantly erase, since he always keeps putting soul fragments in people. And those actually pretty much danger someone's life. As Itachi sits down. So what are we gonna do? Well, Urakage has that. Well, as the head commander, as he then says, so then an Ambu weird dude appears and says, well, I'm here, Hokage, as he drops his mask. Naruto says, a young time no see, Yamato. Jubo, Yamato and Jubo, as they say hello. there in Naruto. As Naruto bows, respecting and honoring his idol, as he then says, well, as commander of the Aubu Yamato and second commander lieutenant of the Aubu, or Judito, we have a crisis. As Naruto drops a map of the land of fire and drops a map of the village walls. As Hiruzen starts explaining the plan, as then he says everyone got the plan, as everyone nods. And this is where I'm gonna be dropping the mic. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and you see that button here? I mean, this one, I know you see it. If you don't, here's the button. If you don't see it, then I don't know. Probably your computer is probably just acting up. But if you don't see it, my guy, please click on it. Click, and push. Oh, no.